Hello everyone, it's Cheryl the CraftNut 32 and I'm here today creating a mini album. And I'm going to use this paper by Echo Park, designed by Lori Whitlock. And I think it is just so cute. I got it last week, and today being the first day of fall, I decided to go ahead and create a mini album. It's always hard to cut into paper for the first time, but it is such beautiful paper. There are 12 different designs, and this little 6x6 paper pad came with 24 pages in it, so I get 2 pieces of each design. And this paper is so cute. So I just started off with letting you see all of the different designs before I dig in and start cutting them up. And there is some pages with tags, lots of beautiful designs, some plaids, some solids. I just really love this paper. So for this mini album, I'm going to use some black cardstock as my base, and I'm going to create a mini album that is 6 1/4, I think, by 6 1/4 squared. I'll have all the measurements below in the description box. I'm starting off with some 8 1/2 by 11 piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to trim it down to 6 1/4, and then I'm going to trim it down to 6 5/8, I believe. And that way I can have the front and the back. I like to create mini albums with pockets, so I'm creating a page where I can then score it at the 1/2 inch mark and create a square. So this part isn't a perfect square, but the end result, the end page will be. So I've cut 12 squares, enough for 6 pages, and here I'm going to score them at the 1/2 inch mark. And that way I can create a little tab so that they can be folded over and glued to the back side of each page. So now that I have my pages put together, I like to take a moment and use a pencil just to put little arrows on each of the page so that it can remind me as I'm designing which is the inside of the page and the outside of the page. When I'm creating pockets, I like to use the coil through the binding to hold those pockets together. And this just helps me remember which way the pockets should go as I'm building them. So now I've decided this is going to be the first piece of paper for the front page. I'm sizing it down so it fits. And I'm getting some of the scraps that I have and I'm going to create a pocket. So my pocket's going to be 2 inches tall and it's going to be the 6 inches wide. I've gone ahead and I'm choosing the second piece of paper that will cover the pocket, and I'm going to have it be the exact same as the matted piece. Here I'm sizing it up and I'm kind of deciding what I would like to do. So I'm cutting my paper down and then I'm going to grab my scoreboard to score it, and then I'm going to use my scissors and I'm just going to miter the edges so that the pocket will fold nice and clean. So at the beginning I did design a pocket that had flaps for both sides. But as it turns out, I'm going to cut it off. I realized I'm going to use the coil to hold that side down, and it just allows the pocket to open a little more freely than to be glued on all 3 sides. So I'm cutting down some white cardstock for a spot for journaling on the front of the pocket. And once I get it on the front, I realize I don't really like it. The colors aren't quite right and it just isn't looking the way I envisioned. So I'm going to save it for the end. So now that this page is done, it's time to adhere it to the mini album page. I'm going to use some wet glue for the pocket and some tape runner for the actual cardstock. And I love how this page turned out. This paper is so cute and I can't wait to design the rest of this mini album. I hope you'll join in to see the rest of it, and thanks so much for watching today. Have a good night. Bye.